In the name of Jesus Christ, today I want to send warm greetings to all my followers in Facebook, all my subscribers. Please, thank you so much because you are doing a very wonderful work. I love the way you people, the few people I have, I'm telling you, my inbox is full of questions, my inbox is full of suggestions, is full of discussions. I love that. Those people who comment, even if you just say good work, good job, keep it up, bro, God is taking you so far, those are all blessings, so I don't take them for granted. And this is a special episode that I just want to give thanks to all those my supporters. Please, let's keep on subscribing, let's keep on following me Facebook and my Facebook account or Facebook page. The other time I got a very simple critic, which is very right. By the way, I realized that my Facebook page is called Common Sense Isn't Common. But if you search that, there are a lot of books or pages named after Common Sense Isn't Common. Now, my difference is, in my common sense, in every word, we start with capital letter. So, if you say common sense, common sense, the common, capital C, the first one is capital C, then sense, capital S, isn't, that I is capital I, common, again capital C. So each and every word in your typing, make sure it is capital. Then you will see my photo there. The profile is just my face. If you know my face, it's simple to recognize. Then YouTube, please, it's Andedo Mark, capital A. But I saw in the YouTube, irrespective of how you write, so long as you know the spelling of Andedo, it's not Andendo, it is Andedo. There is no last N. A-N-D-E-D-O. There is no N again between N, D, and O. Okay? It's just Andedo. If you search that, it will just present itself there, pop up there. Then please make sure, even before you watch, before you listen, please run to that subscription button. Just subscribe. Because of course I'm giving you positive contents anyway. Then that bell button, make sure you press the bell button. Then the first option, which is all, press that all. Then you will see a pop-up message down there telling you that you will be alerted for all the downloads that I will be downloading. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your likes. Thank you so much for your comment. And please, let's keep it strong still. Now we are at 215. Oh my God, that's so wonderful. It's a blessing. Yeah, it started like a joke, and this joke is going to be serious by the end of the day. So thank you so much, and may God bless you. Today I want us to run a little bit from the normal norms of jobs and all that, but still this presentation is still under the Tuesday class job market. This is going to be episode 11. If you miss some other episodes, please, we have had a lot of series. Right now I look at my page or my account, I have like over 70 videos. So please make sure you peruse all those videos. They have a lot of contents. I'm telling you, before I did this research, I just got a call from Kenya, and thank you for your, very soon I think I'll be screenshotting some of those messages because they're really encouraging. Thank you for your tips for I got the job. And where I got the job is so funny because in 2015 I did interview there, I was never picked. 2019 I did interview the same place, I was never picked. But the funniest part of it is that it is the same person who keeps on doing the interview, and every time I present myself, he doesn't know me. So meaning that I present myself as a fresh person, as a new person every day before him. But the end result is, this time round I went there on 28th last month. Right now I am working there. We praise the God for that. That one is a testimony of consistency. Yeah, to be consistent. Yeah, you are enthusiastic enough to make your heart always to feel empty for something that you want. If your heart is always empty for what you want, you will knock that door 100 times. The other time I was telling my sister, she was like, I am tired. I've taken my attachment letter 3 times now. When I go there, anytime they see me, it's like, I'm tired. Don't come here again. We know we will call you. But I keep on telling her, press on, just like the people in the Bible. They press. Remember the woman and the judge? That woman went there until the judge was like, okay, give her dues. You know that? Knock that door until that person say, okay, to stop disturbing us, come. I like that. So imagine doing interview in the same place with the same person 4 times. Then at last you are getting a chance. I love that. And that chance was connected with the tips that we are giving here. So please, the little we can do, we are not perfect, like we said, but the good thing is that God has given us time to work towards perfection. So it's good to brothers to fellowship together, to share together. For me, I call this platform as a sharing platform. Not that I am giving you the best, and not that you are also giving me the best. We are sharing. We are collecting from left, right, and center. Then we put them together, and then we come to a conclusion to decide on how or which one is the best that we can pick and move on well. So just make sure that everything you do, at least the little nuggets that we are passing here, please don't pass you. And share with somebody also. Share with somebody, because now this one was telling me that, after getting job, directly I shared the link on the interview. And then our conversation, I will very soon I will post them. The conversation were like, tell me some of the 5 questions that we really discussed and came. My dear, not only a question, to me it was a whole episode on tell me about yourself. That question will never miss. Then, what is your personal statement? Introduce yourself. Simple facts. And we thank God for the opportunity. We are not the best out of many, but through the grace of God, we emerge to be the best out of billion applicants. So because of that, I got a question also from a different person. This was, I think, from a friend of mine from Rwanda. He was asking, what made you really sit down and come up with such a tutorial session? Because to me, it's like, are you a teacher or something like that? Then I was like, no, I'm a teacher by nature because I'm a follower of Jesus. Jesus was never a preacher. Jesus was a teacher. There's a very big difference between a preacher and a teacher. A teacher is like, in simple terms, between a teacher and a preacher. Preacher, like, talk several words to present a simple thing. But a teacher explains the points. A teacher is a person who learns from others also. Preacher is a giver, is a forcer. You are forcing something to somebody. Whether they are getting it or not, you don't care. But a teacher will come down, even sit with you under the tree and make sure that you understand what is looking for. Are you getting that? So today, this person asked me, what made you really sit down and start thinking of such tutorials? Because we have a lot of channels doing the same thing, but what made you do that? Because nowadays it's all about comedies, it's all about laughter, it's about music, something that excites people. Then my answer to him was so simple. I am not here to excite, because even Jesus or God is not here to excite us. God is here to make us happy. And for my case also, I am here to make this generation happy. No wonder my channel is divided into 2 main platforms. Platform number 1 is this we term as Tuesday Class Job Market. In Tuesday Class Job Market, mostly we do with things to do with the work. And remember, it's not only white collar job. Anything that earns you a living, that is a job. Job is anything that gives you something to pay your bills, something to sort yourself out. That is work. So be it self-employment, be it maybe these short things that you do within one day, you are paid casually, or maybe monthly payment, that is something. Now, my idea was, how do we make ourselves better in it? How do we search for it? How do we go for it? And then after getting it, how do we get sustained in that? Those are some of the questions that was in my mind to make sure that I came up with such a platform. So I wanted us to be developed, not to be only trained, to be developed, to be a whole staff, a whole performer in well-developed area. Those are some of the things that, like I was telling him, that apart from the normal norms of exciting people, let's do something that makes us happy. When you talk of happiness, when you say you are happiness, it does not mean laughter. By the way, laughter does not mean you are happy. Laughter only means you are excited. But excitement is different from being happy. Excitement is something that is just periodical. It can happen within seconds and disappear. That's excitement. Like birthday. Birthday is one day thing. That is excitement. Happy New Year is an excitement, you see. But happiness is something that should be part of your life, meaning that it is something that is everlasting, it is sustainable. So it is wrong to laugh and you say, I'm happy today. You cannot be happy for one day. That is not happiness, that is excitement. So for my case, I wanted to run away from the normal platforms, the normal YouTube channels that makes people excited, and you see within one day somebody posts something, million viewers and all that. In most cases they view it, but by the end of the day, what have they captured? So my aim, just like Jesus, just like God, I am targeting one. Even if I get one view per day, that's an achievement. If I get 2 views per day, it's an achievement because I am a pastor of one. After influencing that one, I expect the ripple effect to reach others. So that is my main difference with the others. Now, I am here to explain for you the whys and the hows and the whats of my channel. Why did I start this channel, or why did I come up with such an idea? My whys are, outside here we have a lot of either unemployed or employed individuals who are really yearning to reach there, but how to reach there is a problem. Or they have achieved their dream job, but again making sure that they are happy at that work station, they are not okay. So I thought of, what am I supposed to do to make sure that we get whatever we want, we achieve what we want, then we retain what we have in a very happy manner or in a sustainable manner. That is why one of my why was, why did you start Tuesday class job market? You see, it is a Tuesday class, job, and then market. Those are 4 words made to form one word. We can call it a compound. Why Tuesday? In my first episodes, I explained to you, Tuesday, mostly I have done a lot of interviews with people, I have attended interviews with people, I've talked with a lot of employers, and believe me or not, especially in our African countries, Mondays are not the good times to visit offices if you want to employ. Why? Because remember, Monday is just a day after a long weekend. So it means that most of hangovers are being unleashed, are being cleared during the Monday. So there is high chances or high probability of your CV or your appearance be ignored or not taken serious because people are still clearing up. Maybe some people had visitors, now they send visitors home very early in the morning on Monday, or maybe Sunday, they want to confirm how they reach. So a lot of seriousness are not really found on Monday. So you have to mark that one seriously. I'm telling you from a personal experience perspective, kind of. Mondays are not best days to visit the office. Thursdays, or rather Fridays, are not good either, because remember, the weekend has just started. And in fact, in my country, Kenya, we have this word of Fridays, they call it Members Day. People are working, yes, but their mind, you get the boss leaving the office at midday, will come next on Monday. You can imagine, because of the hangovers. At 2, at 3, people have started making calls. Where are we going to meet? Where are the boys? Where are our club today? Today we are visiting the boys, the Subaru boys, you know them, huh? They fuel their cars to the brim, waiting to make rounds to patrol around the city centers and corridors. And of course, you know their aim and all that. So Fridays is also another confused day as they prepare for a long weekend. So the only possible days that are remaining are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Now, the best energetic day is Tuesday. This is when you go to the office, people are very fresh. You go to the office, you are taken seriously. You go to the office, the mindset is back to work, and people are ready to concentrate. So you better present your papers on Tuesday. They can go over it. Your CV can be checked. On Wednesday, then Thursday, maybe you can get a call. Friday, forget. Monday, please don't do this. Why am I calling it Tuesday class? Class, these are tutorials, they are training. So any training must be related to class. Class is not only a building. Inside the bus, inside the room, wherever you are, outside the compound, that play you are playing, so long as you are talking to your child, that is a class. Class is not only just like a church. That building we see there, that one is not only a church. Church is even you yourself. Wherever 2, 3 more people gather talking about God, that is a church. Your heart is a church. That's why the laws are no longer written on the walls. They're written in your heart. Why? Because that is where God dwells. The heart, that is your church. So just like class also, so long as you can achieve any training, whether you are standing, walking, playing somewhere, that place we can call it a class. Job, of course, we are targeting something to do. So long as you are 18 years and above, you are worth doing something to earn a living. You are struggling to transit into independence rather than being dependent. You get? For you to be independent in the right way, you must make sure your hands are working. Remember the book of Ecclesiastes. Remember? What did we say? Chapter 10. It's saying, like chapter 10 verse 9, I think something like that. Whatever your hands finds to do, do it with all your might. Why? Because where we are going next, where we are transiting next, there will be no tools, there will be no machines, there will be no work to be done, and that is where each and every one of us is heading to. So before we head there, of course, you know where is that? Is death. In death, there is no work. In heaven, there is no work. In hell, there is no work. So you better work right now, and you are living in the right way, because that's the sweat we talked about. So Tuesday class job. What is market? Market is the flooded place, that area where you are doing your work. What will make you do that work in such a way that you will be able to stand out in the market? What will make your company to be the best employer of the year? What will make you as a staff to be the best performer in that market? You have done engineering course. I have done engineering course. Both of us are working in the same department. But by the end of appraisals, how comes I will be the best or you will be the best? What is the difference? So that is main thing that I'm doing here. So why am I doing this? I am doing this because I realize that many people want to reach there, but they don't know how to do that. So I started this so that to act as a bridge to connect between the people who are eyeing for employment, to be trained and developed, to be talked to, so that as they go there, they get prepared well. And this is not only the graduate, even the people, the students who are still in school, the teenagers who are still coming up, we also talk to them so that they come prepared. That is why we have the series of how to get for job, how to search for job, the type of job, the type of courses you take in relationship to the work you are going to get. Then how to go for interview, how to prepare for interview, how to answer those interview questions. Then how to be retained at work, how to perform, how to develop yourself. All those things are intertwined in this channel of mine, and if you become my subscriber, those are some of the advantages you will be getting. Subscription is free. Another one was asking me now, how much do they charge to subscribe? Please, subscription is free. Okay, good. Now how? That is why my aim is to solve this problem, this bridge, the disconnect that is between the employees and the employers, the job seekers and the employers. I wanted to fill this bridge. So because they are there, they want to reach there. But how do they reach there? So my why reason is to solve that problem, so that we don't have a big load that is there waiting to be sailed, waiting to be connected, waiting to get a godfather somewhere. No, I want to build that pushing force that can make you as a person reach there. How? My hows are one, using these presentations. How? Number two, using your questions. How? Number three, doing research for you and coming up with better contents to make sure that you get whatever you want in the right way, to give you specific markets that are well adorned and rhyming with your what you studied in school, and also to motivate you that apart from what you went to school to do, you can put your hand in any other thing, because God has blessed us and told us, through me, through Christ, you can do everything. It's not all about a matter of a master of each and every game, but it's a blessing we have been given. You have the powers to do everything through Christ who strengthens you. So we have the strength from Christ, meaning that we can do everything. So this one marks that not only after school you look for the work that you studied for. No, many of us outside here, personally, like for myself, I did a course in human resource management that is under Bachelor of Science, Applied Human Sciences. But by the end of the day, I'm in aviation industry. You know, something so much different. But by the end of the day, God has his own ways by which he connects this thing by the end of the day. Right now, I'm doing my master's in the same course of administration, because at this level now, I've reached a level of like administering or maybe supervising or maybe managing people. That's still part of what I did under bachelor's degree. So God has a way by connecting each and all these jungles outside here to make them relate or connect with what you studied. Then what are the what's? What's are the result? What am I expecting? I am expecting a fully trained and developed staff who is ready to perform both ethically, both in intelligence, both in ethical, that is emotional effects, that person who is well developed in attitude, that person who is good in adversary, we call it adversary quotient, somebody who has the power to overcome the challenges at the workplace, the performer in short, somebody who is reasonable enough. So that is the reason as to why you have to subscribe to this channel, because we have a lot that you are missing. We put them in simple terms, in a very simple vocabularies, in a simple layman language that you can understand. I use Kiswahili sometimes, I use English mostly because most of my subscribers are from Africa, Asia and Europe. So preferably English is a bit neutral language that we use. Otherwise, to some extent, I'll be even presenting in local languages so that we can make the simple people there understand what we are talking about. Otherwise, thank you so much. Those are my reasons as to why this channel was begun, and the reason as to why I want us to push it to the level of international platform. So thank you so much. Those are my whys. Why did this channel come up? The channel came up after realizing that there was a gap between the needy and the providers, that is the employee or the unemployed and the employer, or already the employed with the employer. What is that relationship? Because people want to be there, but how can they reach there? So I came up with a why. Why are you supposed to reach there? First is to motivate you. Second is to give you the steps on how you can reach there. Then third is the expectation, which is the what. What are the what's of my channel? The what's are, I want to see a fully developed staff. A fully developed staff, this is somebody who is IQ is high, intelligence quotient. EQ, emotional, how you relate with people. Then SQ, social quotient, how you relate with your people at work. Then lastly, AQ, which is adversary or adversary, whatever how we call it, adversary quotient, the power to overcome the challenges that we meet in our daily life or daily struggle or daily working as we go on. So I hope that one has answered some of the questions, though we cannot answer all fully, but in case again, please don't be left behind. Ask, put your questions there, put them in the platform, put them in the public anyway. There's nothing you're hiding here. Or if you have my inbox, also 24/7, I'm online, you can save that. So thank you so much, please, and may you continue subscribing. May we continue pushing on this channel to a national level. Thank you, and may God bless you, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. You are my people. Bye.